The following is a presentation of the Missouri Sports Network.
Hey, good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to another episode of Where Are They Now Wednesday. This is Season 2, Episode 12 of Where Are They Now Wednesday. Guy Newcomb alongside Playing on Sports Kent Mueller, and a reminder that you're watching the original Where Are They Now Wednesday. Don't be fooled by the Johnny-come-latelys who passed by the wayside or any other imposters. Playing on Sports and the Missouri Sports Network are your sources for what Missouri high school talent does not only when they're in high school, but when they get to the national stage of the NCAA. No one has more information for you than we do. Hey, and do us a favor. Hey, pass this along. Tell one friend, maybe two friends. Go to our Facebook page and like us. Go to our YouTube page and subscribe. Pick up and follow us on Twitter as well. Hey, and as I reminded you, this is Season 2, Episode 12 of Where Are They Now Wednesday here on the Missouri Sports Network, MissouriSportsNetwork.com, where everyone has a home field advantage. Are you ready? Outstanding, because we have done your homework for you. Kent Mueller, take it away.
Thank you, Guy. We've been discussing all of the Missouri athletes who were on NCAA teams who finished in the Final Four during the winter season. There were well over 50 Missourians who helped their team get to the Final Four and, in some cases, the national championship. We'll get to those athletes from Missouri who got their team to the Final Four of their spring sport starting next week. Before we get to that, we have an episode where we highlight Missouri athletes who have excelled in a number of ways, some on the college team, some while on their high school team, and some while they're on their club teams as they compete in the off-season. We'll also start looking into the fall sports season to see where Missourians will be competing. Veterans, whether they went through the transfer portal or if they stayed put. Also, we have those freshmen looking to make an early impact. You will know who they are, where they are, and what they have done, and more after these messages from our sponsor.
Hi, I'll have the avocado toast minus the avocado.
So, toast.
Yeah. Everything is so expensive these days.
Hey, Chevy gets it. That's why they're keeping prices down to earth, like on the most affordable EV in America. A super strong and capable Chevy truck. And a high-tech Chevy SUV. Why is Chevy making affordable vehicles connected by OnStar? It's so together we can do more.
We believe banking should make your life greater. It starts with affordable options to meet today's needs and tomorrow's dreams. From smart account options that fit your style to flexible loans for what comes next. It means convenient ways to access and manage your money whenever you need it and wherever you're headed. Most of all, it takes great support. Someone you can count on for trusted guidance and to be there for you every step of the way. Great options, great convenience, great support for life. Great Southern Bank, understanding what really matters.
Hey, welcome back to Where Are They Now Wednesdays here on the Missouri Sports Network. Certainly glad that you've tuned in. And as we've mentioned, hey, go follow us. You want to be the smartest fan in the stands, you need to follow playing _sports at Scoreboard Guy and at Missouri _sports on X or Twitter. Hey, and don't forget, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, we're having our 4th episode of our new production, the Missouri Milestones, the podcast. It airs tomorrow morning. And Kent, let's get it going.
Okay, and what a season for Sophie Ludicky. She's a junior outfielder out of Chillicothe High. She's playing Division II softball at Drury University, which is in the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Sophie was the clear offensive leader for the Panthers. She led her team in batting, on base plus slugging, and both stolen bases and attempts. Sophie's career batting average of .371 is only 1 basis point away from the program record, and she has a year to go. She is 9th in career at-bats. Her 177 career hits is only 25 behind the leader. She has the 4th highest career on-base percentage and is 6th in total bases. Sophie is already the career leader in stolen bases with 76, and she hangs tough and has been hit by the 7th most pitches. Sophie's 55 hits this year is a single season best for Drury, as were her 49 stolen bases. This year, she had a 22-game hitting streak, the longest in program history. Sophie's efforts propelled Drury to the NCAA Division II tournament for just the second time in program history. Where Are They Now Wednesday isn't the only one to take notice. The outfielder was named to the Great Lakes Valley Conference first team. Sophie was named to the National Fast Pitch Coaches Association All-Region team. The Division II Conference Commissioners Association named her to their All-Region second team. The college sports communicators not only named her to their academic all-district team, they also made her the first softball player in Drury history to be named an academic All-American. There's no doubt we'll be talking more about Sophie next season. And Addison Bourne, she's a rising senior at Park Hill South. We have reported about Addie before, and we're not surprised by the heights she is climbing. She recently participated in the USA Basketball U19 national team tryouts at the Colorado Springs Olympic Training Facility. She made the team. I'm sure that doesn't ever get routine, but she also made the U16 and U17 teams the last 2 years. And she is in great company on this 12-lady roster. Or are the other 11 in great company? Of the 12, 4 are rising sophomores in college, and 3 will be competing collegiately as freshmen this next season. Addison is one of 4 high school seniors. What great teammates Addison has. Who gets to be on the same roster as Addie? Jazzy Davidson, who will be a freshman at USC this year. Sienna Betts, who will be a freshman at UCLA, and many think was the top girls basketball player coming out of high school this year. Kaylee Heckel is a rising sophomore at UConn. Jordan Lee, a rising sophomore at the University of Texas. Liv McGill is a rising sophomore at the University of Florida. Emily Skinner is a rising freshman at Duke University. And Sanaya Saka Nguman, a sophomore at Indiana. And the other 4 high school players on the roster, rising seniors, Jersey Robinson of California, Kate Harpering of Atlanta, Georgia, and Sanaya Hall of Geneva, Ohio, who Max Preps believes to be the best high school player in any grade this year. Also, there is Sydney Douglas of Corona, California, who was just a high school freshman this last year. They will get started with their international play on July 12th in Brno, Czechia. And a heads up for you, tune in on Thursday on X at 8 a.m. for Missouri Milestones, a podcast. You will see and hear Guy Newcomb interview Addison Bourne. It's a great interview and even includes a story about when Addie competed against France for USA Basketball. Follow me and Guy on X at plain_sports and at scoreboard guy. Don't miss it. And now for a sport and competition that we have not covered before. We here at Where Are They Now Wednesday track and discuss for you the Missouri athletes who compete anywhere in the country in the NCAA. But for some high school athletes, their competition around the world makes them hard to find. So just like Addie Bourne, Samantha Goodman has been selected to compete internationally. Samantha Goodman is a student at St. Teresa's Academy, and she competes in weightlifting. The Maccabea is the largest Jewish sporting competition in the world, and with over 10,000 athletes from over 80 countries competing in 45 sports, it is the second largest athletic event in the world behind the Olympics. The USA team has 2 men and 2 women weightlifters. Samantha Goodman, a star of St. Teresa's Academy, is one of the 2 women. Unfortunately, due to the world events swirling around the Middle East, this year's games have been postponed until next year. Disappointing, but that will give us good things to discuss in July of 2026. Since the 1985-86 school year, Gatorade has been honoring athletes in each state in 12 sports. In each, someone is named the State Gatorade Player of the Year, and there is 1 National Gatorade Player of the Year in each sport. Let's take a look at the Missouri awardees for this year and where they will be next year. In baseball, the Gatorade Player of the Year was Jordan Martin. He's out of Jefferson City. Jordan is a 6'6" senior right-handed pitcher and first baseman. This year, Jordan recorded an ERA of 1.06 with 51 strikeouts in 51 innings. He also batted .419 while striking out only 4 times in 109 plate appearances. He was named Missouri's #1 prospect by both Perfect Game and Prep Baseball. He is a 2-time Prep Baseball All-American. Jordan has signed a letter of intent with the University of Arkansas, but he is projected as an early round selection in July's Major League Baseball draft. In boys basketball, the winner was Scotty Atkinson. He is out of Webster Groves. Scotty is a 6'3" guard who was just a sophomore this year. He averaged 24 points, 5.6 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and 2.4 assists. He shot over 60% from the field and over 40% from beyond the arc. He is a Nike Elite 100 underclass selection. Prep Hoops Missouri has him as the state's #1 recruit, and On3 ranks Scotty as the number 26 player in the class of 2027 nationally. Where will he be next year? Well, for 2 more years, he will be at Webster Groves High. In girls basketball, the winner of the Gatorade Player of the Year this year was Addison Bourne, who we've spoke of just previously and will be interviewing tomorrow morning. She is at Park Hill South. And I discussed her moments ago, because she was selected to the USA Basketball U19 team. And I will again suggest that you go to X on Thursday and listen to Guy Newcomb's interview with Addie. It will be a part of our Missouri Milestones of podcast production at 8 a.m. You will get notification for that and our other content when you follow us on X at @plain_sports and Scoreboard Guy. Addison is another Missouri Gatorade Player of the Year who still has more high school to go before entering collegiate competition. Addie will be a senior this year. In boys cross country, the winner was Henry Acorn. He is out of Rockhurst High. Henry is a 4-time All-State runner, and this year he also took All-Region honors. Coming up big at championship time, Henry ran his personal best at the state meet where he led his Rockhurst Hawklets to the state team championship. Henry never finished behind another Missourian during the entire fall season. Next year, you will be able to find Henry running cross country and track at the University of Virginia. In girls cross country, the winner was Kaylee Norris. She is out of Harrisonville. At only 5'2", the senior won the Class 4 state meet this year. She was also the first high schooler to finish at the Rim Rock Farm Classic and the Nike Cross Country Invitational. You will be able to find Kaylee this fall on the cross country course of the University of Alabama. The football award winner this year was Jackson Cantwell out of Nixa High. Jackson is a 6'8" junior, and he isn't new to the Gatorade system. Last year, as a sophomore, Jackson was named the Missouri Athlete of the Year for boys track and field. So these are 2 Gatorade awards in 2 sports in 2 years for Jackson. The track and field Gatorade winners will be announced later today. We will bring those results to you next Wednesday. This year, Jackson led Nixa to the Class 6 state championship game. The 305-pound left tackle led an offense that averaged over 44 points per game and over 9 yards per play. Jackson recorded 153 pancake blocks and is ranked as the #2 recruit in the class of 2026 by Rivals.com. Jackson is another Missouri Gatorade Player of the Year who will be returning to high school next year. In boys soccer, there's Sam Leonard out of Clayton High. The 5'10" forward was a senior this year. He led Clayton to 20 wins and just 4 losses en route to the Class 2 state championship. He scored 19 goals and registered 10 assists, including 1 in the state championship game. You will find Sam in Omaha next year, where he will be competing in soccer for the Creighton University Blue Jays in the Big East Conference. In girls soccer, the winner was Maddie DeMaria. She is out of Core Jesu Academy. Maddie is just a sophomore, which is quite an honor because few are selected to be the state's best in only their second year of high school. But this is the second Gatorade Award for Maddie. Yes, she was the Missouri Gatorade Girls Soccer Player of the Year last year as a freshman. And what more, last year she was the National Gatorade Player of the Year, the first freshman to be so honored. Where will she be this year? Well, she still has 2 more years of high school at Corjesu Academy before she will compete in college. The last 2 awardees are from the same high school. In softball, the winner was Abby Carr out of Lafayette High. Abby is a 6-foot senior right-handed pitcher. She was 23-0 her senior year for the 25-6-1 Lancers. Abby's ERA was an incredibly low 0.24. She struck out 304 batters in 144 2/3 innings. Yes, that is 304 strikeouts out of 434 total outs. And that is over 2 strikeouts per inning. At the plate, Abby hit .476 with 10 home runs. Her on-base plus slugging was an incredible 1.590. You won't have to go far to see her next year. You will find Abby either in the circle, at the plate, or both at the University of Missouri. In volleyball, the winner was Maya Witherspoon. She is also out of Lafayette High. The 6-foot senior outside hitter led the Lancers to a 32-5 record and a second straight Class 5 state championship this past season. Witherspoon compiled 440 kills and 303 digs, including an 18-kill, 10-dig effort in Lafayette High School's 3-0 win over Ozark High in the state final. Witherspoon also recorded 62 service aces, 41 blocks, and 28 assists, while posting a .485 kill percentage and a .343 hitting percentage on the year. An American Volleyball Coaches Association second-team All-American selection and a 2-time St. Louis Metro Player of the Year, she concluded her high school volleyball career with a school record 1,467 kills. And those 1,467 kills are the second most career kills on the Missouri Milestones listings of Missouri high school career stat numbers. You can get regular updates on the Missouri Milestone list by following me on X at @plain_sports and by following Guy Newcomb at Scoreboard Guy. Maya graduated at midterm and entered Vanderbilt University early to be fully prepared for her first collegiate competition this fall. The Gatorade Athletes of the Year for both boys and girls track and field will be announced later. The boys will be announced later today, while the girls track and field winner will be announced on Monday. We'll have those winners for you in our next episode of Where Are They Now Wednesday. Now let's shift gears to start looking where some of our Missouri athletes will be this fall. It's impossible to be complete at this point of the year due to walk-on athletes making the roster when they compete in the preseason workouts. That is most prevalent in football. I'm sure there are more walk-ons that are rewarded with a roster spot in football than any other sport. That said, other sports, such as soccer and volleyball, tend to have their rosters pretty much set longer before their seasons start. We will take a look at Missouri high school athletes on the rosters of Division I universities in the state of Missouri in those sports. There may be an addition here or there, but this will be a pretty much a complete list. At Missouri State University, well, let's look at their women's soccer roster, and they will be competing in the Missouri Valley Conference. Julia Christensen is a graduate student forward out of Francis Howell North. She started at Central Missouri before transferring to Missouri State. Julia comes back for her last year of competition after pretty much doing it all last season. Julia was named the Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year twice to the conference all-tournament team, first team all-conference, and was a Missouri Valley Conference Player of the Year. This will be her third year as a Bear after transferring from Central Missouri. Riley Smith is a senior forward out of Platte County High. Riley is back for her fourth year after appearing in 57 matches in her first 3 years. She started 13 matches last year, getting 2 assists. Maddie Schneiderhan is a senior defender out of Ursuline Academy, and she started her collegiate career at Miami in Ohio. Maddie transferred to Missouri State following her freshman year. In her 2 years as a Bear, she has appeared in 40 matches, starting 38. She is now a mainstay in the Missouri State defense as she played every minute of 10 matches last year. Following the season, she was named to the Missouri Valley Conference third team. There's Gabby Schlapper. She is a senior midfielder out of Deshan High. As a freshman in 2022, Gabby was named to the MVC All-Freshman team and the All-MVC second team. She then has appeared in 40 matches, starting 29. She is back this year for her fourth year as a Bear. Brenna Rutherford is a senior defender out of Francis Howell North. Brenna is a senior but did not play her junior year, which leaves her with 2 years of eligibility. Last season, she appeared in 10 matches. Ella Becker is a redshirt junior goalkeeper out of Lindbergh High. As the backup keeper last year, Ella appeared in 4 matches, starting 1, which was a shutout win over Central Arkansas. With Camille Day gone, Ella is the only returning goalkeeper with game time last year and will compete for time this year with Hayes Fitzgerald, who is out of Olathe East, and Victoria Spahn out of Waukee, Iowa. Riley Heeman is a junior forward and midfielder out of Glendale High. Riley is back for her third year after earning Missouri Valley Conference All-Freshman honors as a freshman and second team All-MVC honors her sophomore year. Brooke Couture is a junior midfielder out of Fort Zumwalt South. Brooke is back for her third year as a Bear. She has appeared in 33 matches in her freshman and sophomore season, starting 2. Addison Weiskopf is a junior defender out of Oakville High. Addison will be vying for additional playing time now that she is in her third year. She significantly increased her playing time last year when she appeared in 19 matches and starting 5. Lily Rasmussen is a junior forward out of Seymour High. Lily has steadily increased her playing time. Last year as a sophomore, she played in 21 matches, starting 12. She scored 3 goals during the season, including the game winner against Valparaiso. Lily Patterson is a junior defender out of Rockbridge High. She started her collegiate career at Kansas State. She transferred back in-state after her freshman year. Last year, she appeared in 19 matches and started 1. She got her first career assist in the Missouri Valley Championship win over Drake. Brianna Kapeler is a sophomore defender out of Marquette High. Brianna is back for her second year as a Bear. Last year, she appeared in 1 match against Central Arkansas. Currently, there are no Missourians on the Missouri State men's soccer team, although we will check for late additions. We will move on to Missouri State volleyball, where we find 7 Missourians. Kaya Johnson is a sophomore defensive specialist out of Kickapoo. Kaya is back for her second year after a successful freshman season where she appeared in 84 sets, starting 17 of her 21 matches. She was 4th on the team with 202 digs while handing out 46 assists and getting 12 service aces. Reagan Body is a sophomore defensive specialist out of Ozark High. Reagan played in 14 matches for the Bears, starting 11. In her 47 sets, she got 95 digs and 5 service aces. Rylin Finley is a sophomore outside hitter out of Republic. Rylin is back after an excellent freshman year as a Bear. She led all conference rookies with 373 kills, the 4th most for a freshman in program history. She earned Missouri Valley Conference Freshman of the Week honors and was placed on the MVC All-Freshman team. Chloe Judd is a freshman middle blocker out of Nixa High. Chloe is fresh off her high school career where she was a Class 5 All-State pick her senior year. She recorded 237 total blocks in her Nixa career. That places her on the Missouri Milestones list for total blocks. Carissa Chase is a freshman right side hitter out of Carl Junction. Carissa is coming off a senior year where she gained a lot of attention. Prep Dig rated her as one of the top 10 outside hitters in the state of Missouri. She got 1,079 career kills, which places her on the Missouri Milestones list. She was the Ozark Mountain Conference Player of the Year, first team Class 4 All-State and All-Region as awarded by the American Volleyball Coaches Association. Hannah Gardner is also a freshman. She's a setter at Kickapoo High. As a senior at Kickapoo, Hannah earned American Volleyball Coaches Association honorable mention All-American honors, in addition to being a two-time Class 5 All-State selection. Macy Humble is a freshman defensive specialist out of Ozark High. Macy helped her high school Tigers to a 67-10 record over her junior and senior years. She was named All-Central Ozark Conference and All-District both of those years. Those are some top-flight volleyball players headed to Missouri State. It will be a young team with lots of Missouri-grown upside, and we will be here to update everyone on how those Missourians perform. Guy, I mentioned the Missouri Milestones list a number of times while we're going through those rosters.
Yeah, the Missouri Milestones list, and we started off with just the basketball, boys and girls basketball, 1,000-point career scores, and the numbers just can continue to go up as more people get involved, either via emails or via social media. At some point, they're reaching out, giving us those numbers, and you can actually see those numbers. Just go to either one of our X accounts or Twitter accounts, and it's pinned to the top. There's just a little bit.ly. You click on the blue bit.ly, and it take you right to those lists, and you can look at what we're doing now with football and volleyball that we have added to those lists. But it's been a ball just watching those names continually to come in and looking back historically. I started at ESPN Radio almost 19 years ago, and a lot of those folks that I'm seeing coming into this list, I can recall interviewing. Some of them are even current interviews. Addison Bjorn, for example, you mentioned that. Tomorrow morning she will be my guest as part of the Missouri Milestones, the podcast. So I encourage everybody to tune in, and for folks that want to help, how can they help us?
Well, again, just like you said, I ask everybody to please go to X and follow both Guy and I. That way, you'll be helping us out, but you'll be helping yourself out because you will be getting frequent updates on the Missouri Milestones list, and you will also be getting notifications for all of our podcasts. And just do that on X. Look for _sports and Scoreboard Guy.
Outstanding. Well, everybody, I greatly appreciate you tuning in. I know this is later in the day that we air this, but there were some things that had to be taken care of last night into today. But tune in tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock for Missouri Milestones, the podcast. And as always, the Missouri State Highway Patrol reminds us to take that 3 seconds and buckle up. It's 3 seconds that could save your life. Everybody have a blessed day. Be smart. Be here tomorrow.